Hey Master of Speed, it's Terra Master and Justice. And you may have seen Jaden, worst case scenario prediction. If you haven't, cards right now. Okay. But regardless, today is another worst case scenario predictions, as those of you who are familiar with the cards on your screen right now probably already figured out. It's a Syrus worst case scenario. So why this one was kind of easy to build too. Why was it so easy to build out a worst case scenario deck for Syrus?
Well, see, that is because Syrus's signature monsters are the Roid monsters, and there's just so many bad ones.
Yep. So similar to Elemental Heroes, there are a lot of bad Roid cards, and seeing as we haven't had any yet, these aren't even reprints for the most part. So
we didn't even have to do that Jaden route of reprinting stuff. All new stuff, and it's
bad. It's very bad. All right, well, let's start going through it. So first you have Ambulance Roid, which has very, very bad stats. Even with room for growth, it would be very bad. And if a Roid monster is specifically added from your graveyard to your hand, you special summon it.
Yep. Combo to summon more bad monsters. Seems great.
Yep. All right, moving on. Yeah, Carrier Roid. If your opponent specifically activates a card effect that targets and destroys a spell or trap card you control, i.e. targets and destroys, i.e. Dust Tornado or Night Beam, then you can discard a card and negate it.
It's the breaker counter.
No, it's not. It doesn't negate monster effects.
What?
It doesn't negate monster effects.
Where does it say that?
Oh, I'm just kidding. Yu-Gi-Oh player can't read.
See, the card's great. It's the breaker counter that we needed. Clearly.
Exactly. This is what happened in Konami's meeting. They're like, guys, I know how to counter breaker with a GX card.
Perfect.
Yeah. Decoy Roid. When it's destroyed, and when it's on your side of the field, you can only attack Decoy Roid. So good. Think about it.
Protect your other bad monsters. It's great.
Look, it's another. It's bad Command Knight. Right?
Yeah.
Got him. Easy. Express Roid. First of all, can I just point out the stats on every one of these monsters is horrible.
Oh yeah, horrendous.
When Express Roid is summoned, you can target 2 Roid monsters in your graveyard and add them to your hand. Oh look, it's the combo with the Ambulance.
Oh, it's so good. And then you just overlay for your Xyz. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do from there, but hey, it's a combo.
Yeah, exactly. We already have Gyroid, so there's a reprint.
There you go.
Found the reprint.
Yeah.
I wonder if Konami meant for us to use Gyroid with room for growth and just attack with the 1900 that can't be destroyed by battle.
Wow, that seems really, really good.
Yeah, it's so good. Think about it. It's perfect.
Amazing.
Jetroid, which is it's a battle trap. It's a walking battle trap. So when
Akira the Destructor at home.
True. For those of you who don't know, quick Google search, easy. Patroid. Patroid is like the Esperoba skill we got, but bad because you have to normal summon a monster to do it.
You get to look at their face downs. And you know what they say about knowledge. Knowing is half the battle.
Exactly. Think about it. Yu-Gi-Oh is such a skill-based game. It has everything to do with the information that you have. Right. That it doesn't matter how powerful their card is. If you know what it is, surely you can counter it.
Perfect.
All right. You have Rescue Roid, which is not only bad, it's also level 6.
Oh yeah, I love tributing for bad cards.
And surely it's going to be destroyed exactly by battle. Surely they're going to destroy your Roid monsters by battle while you have.
With Ambulance Roid, we have 2 different cards to combo with Ambulance Roid.
Dude, too good. And if you think that's good, wait till you see later on the video Ambulance Rescue Roid. Just wait. Just you wait.
All right, what's our next Roid? Stealth Roid.
Yeah.
It's Amazon Sage, but worse.
Yeah. End of the battle phase.
At the end of the battle phase, and you have the Roid monster. Amazing.
Yep. Oh, that's right. If you control another Roid monster, it's worse.
It's so much worse.
It's Steroid. It's beat over Cyber Dragon. Yay!
Yeah, like exactly Cyber Dragon.
And then get beaten over by the Warrior Lady without needing to banish. Yay!
Yeah, woohoo! We did it.
What a fun card. All right. Then there's Submarine Roid. It's worse. Flame Sprite and Amethyst Cat.
Yeah, it's like, so the only thing this thing has is that it switches to defense after attacking directly, so it's at least a little bit harder to kill. Was it 1800 defense, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a little bit harder to kill, but yeah, it's...
It's not worth.
Yeah.
Then we have Truck Roid. And surely a monster with 1,000 attack points is going to be able to meet its activation condition.
Okay, but if it does, it can get huge and also take up your 3 spell and trap zones with monster.
Yep, exactly. But look at it. It looks like a transformer. So yay.
Like, it's got that going for it.
It's got that going for sure. Then we have the card used in that duel itself for a big moment, which is UFO Roid. Actually, to win the game, I think. UFO Roid in the tag duel that this whole box is a reference to. And it's level 6, so you know you got to tribute for it, and then it has to be destroyed by battle. So if you tribute set, surely your opponent will not know what you tribute set.
Yeah, and then you float into any of your other bad machine types. It's great.
Yep, it's great. Speaking of bad machine monsters.
So next we have not 1, but 2 Psychroids. Why? Because we need to be able to fusion summon pair Psychroid. That's why.
All praise the pair Psychroid.
Yes. So that's why we expect to get 2 Psychroids in this deck, so that you can go ahead and make pair Psychroid. Well, it doesn't necessarily need Psychroid exactly. This is Konami we're talking about. We're gonna get 2 Psychroids.
Konami's gonna be like, guys, it's called pair Psychroid. If we gave them 2 copies of anything else, the players would be very disappointed.
They'd be confused. They wouldn't understand.
That's right. They therefore would not buy the box. Print 5 pair Psychroids. Okay.
All right, so for our next card, we've talked about how they have bad stats, but how do we fix the bad stats on Machine? 7 completed, baby! 700 either attack or defense.
Or defense! You choose!
Yes! It's great! You can put it on the Submarine Roid, and then it's, got like 2,500 defense. It's incredible.
What a god card.
So good. And obviously, since there's fusions, we need another polymerization reprint. You have to.
Yep. And then we need signature Syrus cards from Duel Links, such as Inverse Universe.
Got it.
Yeah. Switch to attack and defense, right?
Yep.
You gotta have your Roid support. Yep. Wonder Garage.
I'm gonna... let's talk about the last card in the main deck. So this is worst case scenario. Now, up until this point, it's been worst case scenario because all these cards were so bad. So you're like, well, what's Magic Cylinder doing there? That's good. Well, yeah, that's the point. It's too good. It's a card that Syrus used, and it would be awful for this card to come to Speed Duel. The last thing we need is more stall/burn, and this is both at the same time. It can potentially just win the game on the spot.
Think about it. Your opponent.
Zoma was bad. Well, now it's Zoma, but faster.
Yeah, no, really, it's
not to attack it.
That exactly. Yeah, it's Zoma, but there's nothing you can do. You've already lost.
So this is worst case scenario because it is a card that Syrus played, and if Konami actually gives it to us, would just be horrible for the health of the game. So it's worst case scenario, but for the opposite reason of the rest of the cards in the deck. With that said, let's move on. Let's finish out Syrus's extra deck here.
So, as promised, Ambulance Rescue Roid. And it actually combines the effects of Ambulance Roid and Rescue Roid, where if a monster on your side of the field, it's destroyed by battle, only by battle.
Only by battle, not by card effect.
You have to restrict it by that. Then you just special summon in defense mode. So you skip the whole add it to your hand part. Isn't that great?
Let's all right, so for our next one in the extra deck, we're just convinced that people in Konami don't really pay a lot of attention. So somehow we're going to get Necroid Shaman in both Jaden's deck because it's an elemental hero, and Syrus's deck because it has Roid in the name.
Yeah, elemental hero Necroid Shaman. There you
go. So we're convinced that it'll somehow
it's a Roid card. They're like, put in all the cards that have Roid but suck. Like, all right, you got it.
Yep, there you go.
We already talked about Parapsychroid, so we have
Steam Gyroid.
Steam Gyroid, easy. Yeah. Look at him. Just look at him. He'll run you over.
He's intimidating,
Yeah.
Like a train.
Stand there, shooting out electric beams everywhere. All right. Super Vehicle Stealth Union, which only takes 4 materials.
I am like 95% sure that we're gonna get this card.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Its effect is like almost good if you only read part of it.
Target 1/5 of non-material monster, equip that card in turn or card monster to attack all busters. But then
So it's like, oh my god, I can target any non-machine and equip it. It's monster removal. It's huge. It's what, like 5,000 attack?
36.
Oh right, I'm trying to look at this. It's very blurry. 36. Still, it's huge. You equip. I can attack all my opponent's monsters, and it deals piercing. Amazing. And if it attacks, it's...
However, yeah, and I want to point out how this card is worded, by the way.
Yeah.
It doesn't say until the end of the turn.
Right.
It doesn't say during damage calculation. It just says, hey man, its original attack is halved.
So apparently it is only during the battle, which like makes sense, but they just kind of forgot to put that on the card. So good job. Good job, Konami.
Konami good, like always. I do want to mention that Drillroid is a material for this card, and we didn't put it in the deck. But you know what? Use a substitute. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what the fusion subs are for. You've got us to the third eye for a reason.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
We have
Jumbo
Drill. It only takes 3, not 4.
Amazing.
And it just does piercing damage.
Yeah, it's worse Saturn Dragon.
It's pre-problem solving card text piercing damage, where it takes them like 7 sentences to write out that piercing damage. So there's
it's
that.
Literally the Cyber Dragon, but worse.
Yes, I mean that's very consistent with the plot, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
All right, and what's our last card there, Terra Master?
That has Tempest on it, so surely it's Elemental Hero Tempest. Wait, what's that?
Yeah.
It's UFO-roid Fighter. This was the card used to win that game in the anime. Fusion Summon can only be conducted with UFO-roid and a Warrior Monster. Why would it even need to say that? I guess it's so you can't substitute UFO-roid? That's really dumb.
Yeah, because its effect is just so good.
Yeah.
Its effect is that it's attack and defense with a combined attack and defense with fusion materials.
That's it. That's the effect.
What it does.
So surely it would be too powerful if you were to use Goddess of the Third Eye with some warrior monster. Too powerful.
Use it with UFO right, and guess what? Gate Guardian's a warrior monster.
Yes, truly.
So it'll be huge.
There you go. That's your code. Fufu UFO Roid Fighter. Do it. Set it up.
Easy.
But yeah, obviously, again, this is worst case scenario. So if this is actually Syrus's deck, we're going to cry a little bit.
Yeah. With that said, like at least some of these cards are 100% going to be in it.
Yep.
Like Jumbo Drill, 100%. A lot of these bad roids probably are going to be there because they're Syrus's signature cards. So get ready for really underwhelming Syrus in the box.
Yeah, agreed. Don't expect much from Syrus. I know we said that for Jaden too, but look, that's really just the fact of it, right? Like they chose to base this box off of 4 characters with bad decks. Okay, so there's not really much you can do here. But yeah, that's it. We still got 2 more worst case scenarios to go, so we'll see you for all of Bastion's bad cards next time. But until then, Terra Master Justice, we're out.